Hey guys, I'm back with another update to my Peavine Sub. So if you're interested in seeing what I've accomplished so far, follow me back into training room number 1. Here we go. You guys coming? Come on, let's go. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Vid Productions video. In this video, we're going to go over some more progress that I've made on my Peavine Sub with the ground cover and different types of ground cover that I've been using. I'm also going to show you that all the painting has been done for the mountains that are in this area up there behind me. I'm going to show you a little bit more on the road bridge that I have completed so far, and what I did to prepare my ground cover for this this particular area of my layout. Also, I'm going to show you another piece that I have added to the removable section that I showed you guys in my last video. I sincerely appreciate all you guys that have been contributing to my PayPal account. It has helped me get a faster internet service so I can upload videos a lot faster, so it's not so frustrating to me. And I hope that you guys continue to do so. The link is down below in the Show More section. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the rest of the video. We'll be back in a few minutes. One thing I forgot to mention in my intro is that I need Mr. Chris Armstrong to get in touch with me. I will put my email address right down here, and if you're watching this video, please get in touch with me. It's important. Anyhow, now I guess we can get on to the rest of the video. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're going to start this video off by showing you that everything has been painted from way back there in the corner all the way down to here, and I also have my little piece right there has also been painted. That'll get some ground cover also when I get to it, and then all the way down towards that end. Next thing for me to do is to start putting some ground cover on here. Thanks to Diana, she has brought me a bunch of her ranch dirt that I have to sift out, not siphon, sift. And also, let me show you what I have intentions to do right here. If I can get down here, there's going to be my road bridge. And as you can see right there, that's the type of bridge it sits on. It looks like a box girder bridge. Anyhow, there'll be one there, and there'll be another right there with a pylon in the center. Like I said, it's going to go from nowhere and come from nowhere. So it's just going to go into the scenery back there, and it will go into the scenery over there. I just don't have enough room to do everything that I want to do with this, so as long as it's there, I'll be happy. I think it's going to look very cool with 2 bridges in that one scene. Anyhow, let's continue on with this video, and we'll see what else we can get into. Be back in a few. Alright guys, now that the painting has been done, the next step is for me to start adding some ground cover. The ground cover I'm going to be using was compliments of Diana. She brought down about 3 or 4 pounds of dirt from her ranch. But there's a process I have to go through to get this dirt to work. Anyhow, let me get down to my work area, I guess I would call it for now, and show you what has to be done. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is what the dirt or ground cover that I'm going to use looks like. As you can see, it's in pretty big chunks right here. So basically I have to break that down and get it to be a little bit more fine than what it is. The second part would be this. This is the first process of grinding it down. And you can see this is a lot of leftover stuff in there. And anyhow, this is the final product. Very nicely fine dirt or ground cover, whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, how I did it. This is not my idea. I saw this on a YouTube video a while back, and I thought it would be a pretty cool way to do it. coffee can, a pair of pantyhose, and your dirt. So basically you just take your dirt and all those big chunks I just showed you, just take them and crush them up. That's how, this is how Arizona soil is right here because it's so dry. But as you can see, just crushing it up, and these little rocks that I get I'll be using for scenery, part of the scenery when I start doing the ground cover. Anyhow, just keep on doing this, and when you get it all crushed up, just do this. And all the fine stuff will fall to the bottom of your container. If you're doing a budget railroad like I am, any way that you can save a buck or two is worth the extra time and effort that you put into it. Anyhow, I'm going to continue with this, and then the next part, when I get enough of this done, I'll start putting the ground cover on the painted portion that I just completed. Anyhow, stand by and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, here's another little tidbit that I found on YouTube a while ago. I didn't know exactly what color my soil was going to be, but this right here is a whole jar full of dried out coffee grounds. It'll work good. It's pretty fine, as you can see right here. So anyhow, it took me about 3 weeks to gather all of this up. After I made the coffee, I just pulled the filter out and laid it out on my counter and waited a couple of days for it to dry, and then I put it into this jar. I am not going to be using this because I'm doing desert, and desert has very light sand color. Anyhow, just thought I'd share this little tidbit with you guys. Okay guys, with about a half hour's worth of work, that's what I got so far. And if I keep on going, probably do this at my leisure whenever, I will probably fill this bottle up and save myself whatever the cost is on this. Let's see, is there a price on here? Hold on guys. I don't see a price on here, but I am assuming that this jar would cost between $7 and $10. Anyhow, just a little bit of extra work and you can save yourself that money. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, after a few days, about 15 or 20 minutes a day, you see I have about probably 3/4 of a jar of ground cover. And this here came out pretty fine, if you can see that. Anyhow, to apply this, I'm going to use pretty much a straight glue with just a little bit of water added. I will put it in this container, and I have a dedicated brush for glue. And I always clean my brush out after I finish with the glue. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and start applying some to this area here so you guys can see how it's going to look when I get done. Anyhow, stand by, let me get my glue set up, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, as you can see that this section is done right now, and I will add different layers of colors on there as time goes on. Now I just need to do all of that that's up there. And that's going to take me quite a while. I'm not going to record that, but I will bring you back when it's done. So anyhow, stand by and we'll get back to the rest of the video. Alright guys, as you can see, I've got the ground cover done pretty much on all of this mountain area. And when I get to the Hill Canyon section, I start to do some scenery just to see how it's going to look. Now this area is basically all kinds of bushes, which are basically cactus. I have not gone all the way yet. As you can see back there, I still need to finish that up. But I need to get up on top of the table to do that, and sometimes that could be a hassle for me to get up there. Anyhow, this area here will get a lot more bushes. I'm going to get some of those little tufts that are on the market right now, and I also get some different color bushes to put in there. That whole area basically is going to be just a whole bunch of bushes, as well as all this mountain area. Anyhow, I'm going to get down to the next part of this, where I'm going to show you the road bridge that I'm going to be putting in here. So stay tuned and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the road bridge I'm going to be doing. And well, the road that I will be doing, it will consist of two of these box girder bridges that I will be building. There'll be an abutment there, and there'll be a pylon in the center, and then there'll be another one of these on this side here. And like I said previously, I don't know where this road goes to or comes from, but I'm just going to have it there because it's in the prototype, so I want to have it in the picture. Anyhow, I will do a separate video on a VBS to show you how I construct that bridge. So anyhow, let's see what else we can get into. Be back in a few minutes. Alright guys, this is the scenery products that I'll be using so far on this part of the layout. As you can see, this is Woodland Scenics, and it is green grass. And I also used some yellow grass, and I also used foliage clusters, medium green. And as you can see, that I've done as far back as I can go. I'm not going to do that little area up in there. It's just too hard for me to get to. I need to repaint all of my fascia. Couldn't help getting plaster on it. I'll see if I can clean it up first. Anyhow, we're going to move around this way a little bit more. And what I did here was I added another layer of styrofoam up here to kind of cover up that fascia that's there, and eventually I'll get to paint that. Anyhow, none of this has been done yet. It won't get done in this video. It'll get done in the next video, and also in the next video I'll probably get the track all prepared, cleaned up, and some ballast done on it. Anyhow, we're going to move down to the road. And as you can see, I started working on that. I put some striping on there, and the striping is by Highways and Byways. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, you should give it a check out, because his stuff is really cool, and it's easy to install. Anyhow, I think that's going to be it for this video. And as always, your questions, comments, inputs, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all folks. BNSF 6951 out. That's what the scene's going to look like. Can't wait to get those two bridges built. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.